Video start. Here a quick note to self. The video continuation to Gravano and Wright, Reggie Wright Jr. I was hoping that the stars are aligning and he could truly be the first man in history to truly get well soon. That when I say we, I mean me, take him to the Mid-East for an Eastern exorcism. Hopefully I can update these two stars here with a YouTube keyword search link. Long story short, I have to take 2 weeks off, and if someone could, someone being Gravano, do what I do, because I have to take 2 weeks off, if he could put pressure on and keep up at the Real McCoy, then I can pay, instead of paying my gym membership to Fitness Planet, it's $20 a year and $10 a month. So the $20 down would be to put the pressure on, with the ultimate goal of putting in the grave with Gravano, and the $10 a month is to keep it up. That's a misspelling, it's supposed to say real. And I'll have to link to Real McCoy. Here's a song. Here's a keyword search of Middle Eastern exorcism. Here's some information about it. Whatever video that I had watched about a year ago, wasn't that one. Had good information. I can't recall exactly which one it was. Here's a music video, Real McCoy, Another Night. This memo started from just going through my playlist, trying to find some song to hear or something. On the watch later, that's not an accurate number, it's actually in the 4,000s. Here's the playlist I'm talking about. First I'll click watch later. So clearly, I'll have a lot to do. So there's 4,300 videos there, actually. That was first time someone whose favorite music genre is rap listens to Led Zeppelin. That was my first post from today, first memo. So I went to this to find a song to listen to, and I just pulled this one up. Oh, I was going to show Gravano page. So the ultimate goal would be to put Real McCoy in the grave with Gravano. Here. So this video to you, Gravano. $20 down to put the pressure on. The Real McCoy, I'll put a link, Facebook link. I think he has like a barbecue picture, like join, Master McCoy's barbecue, some crap like that. So that's what I do. I have to take 2 weeks off to take Reggie Wright Jr., mentioned in my recent videos here. It's a long one. It's this one right here. It's sort of a video apology to Reggie Wright Jr. And so that ought to be about all for now. Another personal note, I meant to go on my Facebook and show, maybe I can show that right now. Tonight. Oh, that's the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Perfect, I didn't have to show anyone's personal information, so I'm going to exit that. Here, Lee Cole. This comment, I don't know if I realized that at the time. I was sort of making fun of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's originally not from West Philadelphia, but Western Massachusetts, and now he's the new Prince of Texas. That's Lee Cole III, not to be confused with Lee Cole II or Lee Cole I, his grandfather. Hopefully here's a link to my Facebook photos. so I'm gonna dip on the camera. These three right here are all part of the same song, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. That was a photo my ex-girlfriend took of me in 2015, around my birthday in January. Here is someone who I think looks just like Elon Musk. It's a villain from 2006 film Casino Royale. Here would be like one of the ultimate plans to have all of these statues. Now there's two of these right here. Have all of these statues all at once somehow be taken to one place in the world at the same time. That's just, my imagination running away with me. And I thought of a funny song the other day. It was like wishing and hoping and sleepy and hungry. It's just a funny way to change that song. Here is something I found in a popular science magazine. That's my made in West Germany classic steam engine model train. So I became an enthusiast for that. That was during the double celebration of both lives of Duke of Edinburgh and Earl Simmons, aka DMX. And the one song for both celebrations would be Duke of Earl. Gene Chandler, a 1960s song. Here's some videos from my YouTube. I hope that speaks for itself. Yeah, it gets kind of weird, like the farther I go back. If I'm not mistaken, this was a personal message to Master McCoy's daughter. Like, trying to explain myself. And I don't know what I had censored there. It was a really old message. So, apparently this was from a post from 2019 that I'm gonna click on it. I clicked on it, I think. Maybe I didn't. I did. Oh well, yeah, from October 2019. Let me go back. If I continue on for a whole lot longer, the phone's gonna crash. So I'm gonna click this right here where it says see all. Very few of these aren't on my YouTube channel. Hopefully later on, as long as this is a high quality capture. So I'm gonna go here. That's right there. Hopefully I can try to briefly explain what each of these are. I can sort of write it down with links to all of them, and then put a title. So it's just one long post of videos. These are all from the last like 3 months, and I try to make them entertaining. It's really not spam. That's one that I just watched today. Not exactly that one. I thought of another funny word for HEI network, like Heidegger. Heinous. The heinous Heidegger. So I've wanted to recreate this one with what song today? It was Ba with the Ba, Kid Rock song. Insert Little Nicky imagery from the movie with Adam Sandler. What's funny about Adam Sandler is he's like the one Hollywood actor who supports Italian mob. For instance, the wrestling character in The Waterboy, Crazy Captain or something. What is it? The wrestler. I'm trying to think of the name of the wrestler in the movie The Waterboy. That character, the origin of that is Crazy Joe Gallo. Like the song Gallows Pole, Led Zeppelin song. Not originally Led Zeppelin, but they made it famous. Also, Slammy the Bull, the lunch lady in the movie Billy Madison, is, I would say 100% originates from Sammy the Bull, Gravano. So I've made videos about that before, might be here. Oh, Captain Insano is whatever originates from Crazy Joe Gallo. Adam Sandler's like the one person in all of Hollywood who supports, of course, besides De Niro and Pesci, who supports Italian mob stuff. Everyone else is against it. I don't know what to say. It's sort of like how with rap music the biggest consumers are like white guys, and there's like only like one, handful of. I can name 5. There's House of Pain, the song Jump Around, Eminem, and the 3 Beastie Boys. And so maybe one other. There's more today, like I don't know, Kid Rock, Logic. There's a whole lot more today, but in the 90s it was just one. It was Eminem, who inherited the entire legacy of the Beastie Boys. Anyways, with the Italian mob, like documentaries, it's mostly like white guys again. It's like Irish guys, so it's okay that they speak on it. Yeah, it's sort of like the argument that Eminem said about putting your feet up in the house of someone else, whatever. Anyways, oh, this one is so funny. Let me just end it on a funny note. This is a Sammy Gravano reference for Sally. Now, what I wrote in the note. Oh, look, that's my birthday right there.
Call from hello?
The idea is like...
Afternoon, man. Please speak with Mr. or Mrs. With Mr. or Mrs. Petrino, please. Who? Petrino? Jan? My name is Robert. I'm an account specialist with the electricity company, CXU Energy.
Real quick. I was listening to the song Powers in Compton, and it talks about heat. That's where, let me disengage the camera. There's a lag. When he says the word, I may have a moment of silence, I just think. What he says, when I say he, I mean Uncle Luke says in the Cowards of Compton Dre Diss song, Dr. Dre, decades later, ultimately came up with the Beats Company for headphones. What he's saying is take your headset off. It's coded. Like, take your headset off. You've been listening to this song for 1 minute. It has to be the CD version. The CD version, it's like, yeah, just take this sucker's beats. And so what I did was I took I had my headset off. And then he talks about sequins outfits. But I had to say, regarding the Ghetto Boys early 90s song, just referenced in their #1 podcast on Apple. I went to go see that movie yesterday or whatever. And the joke is like, when you hear these songs, you try to imagine what they look like in the recording studio. And they would look like, for instance, YouTube keyword search Fort Worth 1993. On Hezekiah News channel. I can't think of an extra keyword to find the news report, but it's just 100% gang decor or fashion, gang fashion. And then that's what it seems like they look like in the studio. But then in this music video, it shows like a guy, it shows, it's Willie D, and then you see him, and he has this mustache, and then he has like a Jerry curl and sequins outfits, like says in Uncle Luke's Cowards in Compton Dre Diss. It's so funny. Like when you hear the song and then it shows a brief flash of him in the studio recording it, and he's dressed like he's going to like, I don't know what club, like a Las Vegas club or something, the Copacabana or something like that. And it's really, really funny. I mean, that one took me a while to understand. And anyways, I can't think of the song title, but in the song I'm talking about, Cowards in Compton, he says, just take these suckers beats. And then so I took my headset off, my headphones, like Beats headphones, and then there's this certain line at Dre, and then I put it back on. Because with, everyone should know, everyone ought to know what I'm talking about with those headphones that are like the rubber or whatever it is, some kind of vinyl, and it's really uncomfortable. So to try to like give ears some airflow and stuff. All right, I'll continue on with this. Oh,
calling because I've seen that there's been a request to switch companies. Are you aware of that?
This really goes with that Fitness Planet gym membership. I went in there and I told him why I wanted to cancel my membership. And he said, well, why do you want to cancel your membership? And I said, you know what, man, I'll re-arrive from outer space. And you'll still be sitting here with that dumbfounded look upon your face. That's all.
Well, my brother works for the electricity company.
Which one?
I'm not sure the name.
I was completely dumbfounded.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please speak with Mr. or Mrs. With Mr. or Mrs. Petrino, please.
Who?
Petrino?
Jan?
My name is Robert. I'm an account specialist with the electricity company, TXU Energy. I was calling because I've seen that there's been a request to switch companies. Are you aware of that?
Well, my brother works for the electricity company.
Which one?